Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming, or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we rise now for the English national anthem. Now that was impressive.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And we're underway. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. And it's Dembele. That is good strength. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Mbappe. Oh, good spread. And here's Elise. Now it's Kane, the most accurate pass. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think this fella, Reece James, has been given two tasks here: to drive at and to beat people. Then delivering quality balls into the box, often played early and unpredictable. The other being to join in with the high press when playing on the front foot. He's a terrific talent.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. So no flag here. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. So no chances falling either way for the time being. James, Bellingham, now Anderson, that has been slung wide. Bellingham, first quarter of an hour gone.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of
Bullish header! Goal, England! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Well, movement like that is so elusive, difficult for midfielders to track and defenders to spot.
Après 17 minutes de jeu, le numéro 6.
England penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Saliba. And it's Doué. Can he get on the end of this? Nice interception, well timed. Anderson. Oh, that's well spotted. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. That's gone for a throw-in. Dembele. This is a promising build-up.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tchouaméni. He's a sharp little ball here. Mbappe! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He's gone for goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And that could set him on his way. Rabiot. And it's Doué. Jordan Henderson. Half an hour played now. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Tchouaméni. And it's Dembele. Ball played for Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Dembele. Mbappe. No, he's not going to get any further than that. Saka did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And it's Tchouaméni. Big chance! It's hit the upright. And that is well cleared. Hangs one in. Guéhi tries to clear. James. Kane. And it's James. Bellingham, who does have an assist to his name. That's going wide left. And no, he's seen through all of that. Nicely intercepted. Bellingham. That's Eze. Now it's Kane. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. England leading by 1 at the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
England with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. Back on the way then.
England can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Doué. Dembele. Doué. He has found a way through. Great vision. Chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
O'Reilly. And it's Eze. And it's Bellingham. Jordan Henderson. He is through here. That's tidy. Saka. And he whips it in. Nicely aimed pass.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Dembele. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Eze going face-to-face with his great rival. Anderson does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He's looking wide. Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Now it's Doué. Hernandez. Now it's Doué. Hernandez. Played out to the left flank.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And here's Saka. Looking for the far post. He leaps for it. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's destined for the flank. Well, that pass isn't the best. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
And it's Bellingham. Shifted it to the flank. Eze providing an outlet on that flank. Saka has it in a wide position. Tchouaméni can clear it away. And he's quick to snatch it. Saka! Frustratingly close.
Changement pour la France. Le numéro 11.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
À leur place, le numéro 24. Le numéro 12.
Rabiot.
Le numéro 25.
Ended up in no man's land. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. James. Bellingham receives it in a good position here.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Akliush. And it's Koundé. That's a good ball out wide. He's in a great position here, and he's had it nicked away. Bellingham. He won't be happy with that one. Nicely shaped ball. Marcola gets into a good position. Now it's Akliush. Oh, it's a foul there right on the edge of the box. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Changement en cours.
And that's been well dealt with. England leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Rodgers. Jordan Henderson. Akliush producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Rashford. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, what a ball!
England nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Threads one in. Hernandez looking to receive it in space. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Temps additionnel, une
Now it's
minute.
Gordon. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. Akliush. Cherki. So that's it. It is all over. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
Nous rappelons à nos chers spectateurs que le programme du match et d'autres accessoires sont disponibles à la boutique du club.
So many teams, so many ambitions. The objectives are clear for everyone, and they all know what needs doing. It is very much every team for themselves. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Everybody standing for the national anthem of Saudi Arabia.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
So straight into the action. This goes for a shot! Goal! And Saudi Arabia take the lead.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Kubasi. Rodri. That's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And that could set him on his way. Oh, Jamal! And he's found the net! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 10 minutes, please.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Spain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Spain restore parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Space for him to turn and look.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. And he's intervened well there. And he thumps it clear. He's in plenty of space here. Cleared without hesitation. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Saudi Arabia definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
eFootball has created one goal already. Can he finish? And he couldn't finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Grimaldo and Kubasi. Grimaldo and Kubasi. Eric Garcia. Subimendi. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, sweet feet. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Knocks it into space. And it's made its way to him. It's a threatening ball. That's tidy. He's in a great position here. And a header! Well taken goal. Into the lead once more. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Now it's Yamal. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? That is ended up in no man's land.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And it's Lopez. And he's really put himself on the line here. And he's taking no chances there. Ball is over the line. He is through here. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Now, this could be a chance. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Turns back here, probably the best option. Good ball, good take. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we are back on the way.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Quick look, thought about cutting inside. Here it is, crossed in. And he's forced to go back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Aimed beyond the defence. Biner. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oh, there's a probing ball. Cleared away. Throw it. Looking for options for movement. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? No, he's just misjudged that one. Rodri clears. Grimaldo. Vermin. Now it's Biner. Now it's Lopez. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Zubimendi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Llorente, Fermin. Now it's Yamal. He's through here. Great, he's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution for Saudi Arabia. Number 7.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 11. Substitutions taking place.
Cleared without hesitation. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. He's got away. And it's Biner. Cross in. He leaps for it. Oh, it's hit the post. That's going to go a long way. Has to go back here. Real chance!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
Spain perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And they've got rid. Grimaldo does really well to win the ball there. Tries to play it through. Can he get onto this?
Saudi Arabia clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Now it's Dani Olmo. Bouts of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Yamal receives. Shot, surely! And it's hit the woodwork and out. So close to drawing level.
And that's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Yamal is onto this. Can he get away here? Yamal. This is a promising build-up. And here's Baina.
Spain really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now.
1 minute added
Now
time.
it's Oyarzabal. Rodri. Ambitious ball here. No luck with that dink over the top. That's it! They are out! The worst possible outcome. They barely got going, and now, at the earliest opportunity, they are going out. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, I thought they were very honest and hard-working, and I can't fault them for their great effort and endeavour. Usually at the end of a group campaign, teams get stacked in the right order, and I think this is a case in point.
Please put your hands together, everyone, and give our boys a round of applause for a job well done.